Good evening and welcome to the April 2016 edition of Miami County Monthly News.
Our goal here at Miami County Monthly News is to bring you positive monthly news from Peru and Miami County, Indiana.
Before we begin this month's edition, we have a follow-up on a segment from last month. Last month, we had a segment on the Miami County Schools Staff Basketball Fundraiser.
In that segment, we tried to provide footage of the student cheer blocks from each school as they cheered on their school staff.
As we were editing that segment, we received the sad news that Maconaquah's cheer block leader, Parker Klein, lost his life in a tragic automobile accident. We made a decision not to include Parker and the Maconaquah cheer block in last month's edition.
So this month, with permission from Parker Klein's family, we have a short tribute to Parker celebrating his life at Maconaquah High School.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to Parker's family and friends as their healing continues.
Last month, we began a new segment here at Miami County Monthly News called the Business Spotlight. It is a short spotlight on a Miami County business that donated to the Peru Parks Department Activities Fund. This fund is designed to provide activities for our youth utilizing a local parks.
Our first business spotlight tonight is on Cooley's restaurant, located at 61 South Broadway in Peru.
Welcome to Cooley's Family Dining Restaurant. I'm Rob Cooley, and I'd like to show you around a little bit what we have here to offer. So as you can see, this is the inside of our restaurant that used to be a bar and grill. Over the last year and a half, we've done a total transformation into a full-fledged family dining restaurant. We're open 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. and totally family friendly. And we love it when you bring your children in because we have Peru's only kids play area, which is right here. All sorts of activities to keep your children occupied while you're dining. And as you can see, we have any size tables to accommodate your party, whether it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, we can do it. As you can see, our decor is sort of rustic. We try to maintain the look that this building has had since 1900 with a few modern touches. Our specialty here is our steaks and our seafood. Of course, we have something for everybody's taste and everybody's budget, from hamburgers to wraps to fish tacos, tenderloins. Everybody around here loves tenderloins, and then 3 types of steaks cooked to how you like them: salmon, mahi-mahi, shrimp skewers. We try to cover base on every type of food that you want at a family dining, fine dining restaurant. We also have a full-service bar specializing in wines and cocktails. We do limit types of beer because we focus more on what we think would pair good with steak and seafood. As you can see, we have Peru's only fireplace in any restaurant. And we keep a bulletin board above it so you can see our daily, weekly specials or promotions of any sort. Right now we're promoting our wines. You're looking now at a poster of the building, which is original to 1900, which was known as the Victoria Theater until the mid-1930s. And it actually had balcony seating, so every level that you see in here now has been added on. You can find pictures of the establishment down at the Miami County Museum, and we tried to keep the same style, the same look as it originally had, with a few modern touches. And we're trying to help promote downtown revitalization by using Cooley's as an example of what can be with a lot of the old buildings.
All right. Well, thank you, Rob.
Hey, thanks for coming in. Please give us a chance, give us a try, check us out. If you haven't heard, come in, check us out. We have great drink specials, we have great food, we always have something on special. We'd love to see you, we'd love to bring your whole family in, and we're waiting for you.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
We have been reaching out to Miami County's local schools to get positive news stories. In this edition, we have a story on Peru High School's wrestling program.
Whether you can call the program a dynasty or not, the program's record speaks for itself. They have been sectional champions 8 times in the last 10 years, and they have 14 sectional championships in the last 18 years. They also have 6 regional championships since the 2002-2003 season.
This year, they were conference champions with 7 individual champions. They were also sectional champions for the 4th straight year, having 6 individual sectional champions.
This year, Coach Andy Hobbs got his 400th career win. We interviewed Coach Hobbs about the secret of his success. We also interviewed 2 of the program's graduating seniors.
Coach Hobbs, thanks for meeting with us. Can you share us a little bit of information about your program and some of the successes you've had?
Well, we have a great staff. I've got 8 assistant coaches that all wrestled for me, most of them, and just kind of a system. We try to keep everything procedural, and everything we do has a method to our madness, and we're a little different in that we try to make wrestling secondary. We try to our goal is to try to help the young guys grow up and kind of mentor the boys, and then somewhere in that whole mix they end up getting pretty good at wrestling. But we do a lot of away from wrestling socially. We do a lot of research and try to learn as much as we can about this generation of kids. They're different than the past, and I think the guys that struggle across the country coaching sports are trying to use old school methods, and I think those days are over, and everything needs to be kind of surrounded around a social setting. Kids like to be around their buddies. They'll do more for their buddies than they will for themselves, that kind of thing. We got some rules that we as coaches follow. We have kind of a script we stay on all the time, and that makes the wrestling program. The kids have it; it's theirs. We're just there to help them get what they want. It's kind of our philosophy. Had another great season, 20 wins. Had a young man at Peyton Sturgill advance to the state finals. Had 4 kids academic all-state. Just all top to bottom. Another year where a group of kids graduate and you don't know what's coming out. And we've had a couple young guys step in and win conferences and sectionals that were JV last year. So the guys just keep stepping in and stepping it up and doing a great job in terms of developing themselves, I guess, as well. And that's there's a lot to that. You got nutrition is a very important piece. You hear all the people talk about wrestlers cutting weight, and yes, you have to weigh in before you wrestle, but we've never had that be a negative. What we do is we have a system for that, where they have 6 small meals a day, and they're never hungry, and they're healthy. They don't get sick. We borrow everything from colleges. The NCAAs are this coming weekend in New York, and we got a very good friend that's wrestling, a returning national champ from Cornell, and so we just get a lot of information from different people in terms of what the cutting edge is with in the sport of wrestling, because it evolves, it changes rapidly, and we work with the youth part. Last night we had our first club practice, had 38 kids there, had a great time, got a real good workout in. Come back Thursday and do that. We got Highway State coming up April 2nd here at Peru. It'll be 12 full mats, 2 gyms, and last year we had about 650, 700 kids, so we hope that grows a little bit. And then the following week we'll go to Battle Creek for Newey Nationals, which is a national tournament all over the country. Kids come in from California, New York, Iowa, and a national tournament there at Battle Creek at Kellogg Arena. I don't know what else kind of things you want to.
Sounds like you got a good feeder system going on.
Key to it, yeah. I mean, many high school coaches chase their tail trying to build high school teams, and if you build the youth team, it takes care of itself. It comes through the pipeline, and then you've got good guys coming through junior high, and then good. This past weekend we had our conference, junior high conference, and we've pretty much, over the time we've been in that, we always either first or second. And same in high school. We're right up there in the hunt for the chance to win it. Sometimes you do, sometimes you fall a little short. This weekend we were a little short, but had some kids step up. First time winners. Some of them were conference champions, some of them were seconds. Put a lot of kids in the finals, and the kids had a great time, and really felt good about the year. We wanted them to end with they had fun, they enjoyed it.
You start with the feeder system, and then it looks like by looking in your office here, you give a lot of pride to your past wrestlers and your alumni, so that you just build, yeah.
Each year, Circus Week, we have our alumni get together. This year it's going to be the Saturday after the parade, and basically we get together at a location, and every guy kind of catches us up on what they're doing in their world. And we had guys from the original 1950 team there this past year, and we keep in contact with the guys. And this past weekend we were at Destin Kern's wedding, and I had I don't know, 10 guys there that wrestled for me. Some of them were in the wedding, and some of them were just there. I think we had 8 state finalists there, or something like that.
That's cool.
We put it on Facebook, but last night we had 9 guys that were alumni at the club practice. Some of them are coaching, some of them coach here. So yeah, we take a lot of pride. I think, and I'm proudest of that, is the kids that go through the program. We have, right here's our Iron Man Award for this year. These guys were guys that had 100% attendance. That's from day one on. You got to be at every single thing. You can't get sick or whatever. And so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years of Ironman. We brought it in, heard it at a clinic, and we started it, and it's really been good because that gives maybe a guy that's not the top ranked guy in the state can be an Ironman if he's here every time. So we will we do something different each year, but this year we're looking at going to Hollywood, stay overnight, and then we'll go to Hollywood. The kids pick what they want to do for Ironman outing, is what we call it, and we've done all kinds of different crazy stuff. So that's another thing, attendance. That's an easy way to get attendance up, have an Ironman. They drive it, they own it, they keep track of it, and they get to pick what happens. We involve the kids a lot in decision making. We don't ever dictate how we're going to do things. We tell them what we think it should be, and they go, yeah, and then that's how we do things. So we try to give them ownership and make it about them, and they do a great job of following the rules if they help make them, and what we're going to do and planning and stuff like that. So we keep it real simple. Our numbers are usually really good. We're usually approaching 40, 30, mid-30s, upper 30s most times on the high school team. We've had higher, but that always kind of falls around 35, 38. We have a great bunch of manager girls that it's tradition here. When they're junior high, they look forward to being a high school manager, and they have a whole ton of things they do, but they really like to be involved in that. Girls take a lot of pride in being a manager. I don't know, we do all kinds of crazy stuff, but we never shut it down, but we don't ever really grind at it. Just during the high school season is very intense. The rest of the year it's just kind of a bunch of guys getting together, and we'll do some summer wrestling. We'll go to team camp this summer. The kids will raise the money out in the community doing work, so that's kind of a win-win for everybody, because there's a lot of work that people can't do themselves that these kids can do easily because they're physically pretty nimble. And then they'll make their money, and then we'll go to team camp up at the UP, St. Ignace, Michigan, up by Maconaquah Bridge, and it's a week long of Michigan State staff puts it together and runs it, and teams from all over Michigan and some Indiana teams go up there. But there's a couple tournaments involved. Last year we stopped at a couple colleges on the way up. Olivet, wrestled a dual meet tournament, and then we went to Michigan State, and the head coach there took us around and we toured the whole university. And we went up to St. Ignace and did our camp and came back. And we'll always do some dual meet stuff in the summer. Just kind of keep them reason to train. But it's just it's getting it stays exciting.
All right, well, thanks, Coach, and congratulations on another great season.
Thank you.
We're here with Eric Hobbs, a Peru senior, been in the wrestling program for how many years?
12 since first grade.
All right. Tell us a little bit about what the experience has been being on part of the wrestling program.
It's just been a lot of fun since all my friends, we always grew up together in the wrestling program. And It was just always sort of us wrestling with each other against all the other kids like in the county. And it's kind of like how like other kids always had like, you know, football team. They always like play with each other like that, except we didn't really care that much about football. We just always did wrestling. Because Peru's just built around the wrestling program.
What, I was just trying to look here. How many wins did we say you had for your career?
I think about 110.
All right. So, what's it like wrestling with your dad as a coach?
It's no different from having any other coach. I mean, he doesn't really treat, in the practice room, he doesn't really treat me like a son. He treats me like one of his kids. And that's always been kind of important because he doesn't really care that I'm his son. He's still going to get pissed off at me, regardless if I don't listen. So, I mean, it's made not really much of a difference that my dad's a coach. Except I can't really hold any secrets from the team if he's my dad. So.
You gonna miss it?
Yeah, I'm gonna miss it a lot because I'm not gonna be able to really come back and just to practice anytime I want because I'm busy with college and I can't really stay in touch with the coaches or any other guys because we're all going off our separate directions. So I'm gonna miss them because they're all my friends.
It's been kind of like one big family for you then.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like I just kind of grew up with it.
All right. Well, thanks, Eric, for your input, and wish you best when you go off to college. All right, we're here with Peyton Sturgill, who was a state finalist for Peru this year in wrestling. Peyton, what was that experience like for you?
Oh, it's always fun going down there to Indy, and it's even better getting down on the floor and wrestling. It's once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm glad I got to live it.
How many years you been in the wrestling program?
I've been in Peru's wrestling program for 12 years. I've been wrestling here since first grade.
So you and Eric kind of grew up together wrestling.
Yeah, we did. Actually, our first match was against each other, and I think I came out on top by a couple of points against him back in first grade.
Do I need to verify that with him?
I might.
All right. So how many wins do you have in your career here at Peru?
I have 151 career wins.
Pretty impressive.
Part of the 150 win club here, and that's only about 6 others, so yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you gonna miss it when you graduate?
I'm definitely going to miss it. I miss it so much already that I'm already wanting to come back and become a coach, teacher and coach here at Peru High School, and still be a part of the wrestling program.
Good. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
I think you'll do well.
Thank you.
What's your college future plans?
I'm deciding between Wabash College and Ball State right now. If I were to attend Wabash College, I plan to wrestle there for 4 years. See what I can do there.
All right. Well, congratulations on a great season, and thanks for talking with us.
No problem.
Congratulations to the Peru High School wrestling team on the success of their program.
Next, we have our second business spotlight of the evening. This spotlight is on the Merc and Jade boutique, which is located at the historic Toll House at 159 South Broadway in Peru.
All right, so this is the upstairs of the Merc and Jade boutique. We have several different people who sell their wares with us. We have everything from painted furniture to locally hand-poured candles, decorator items, vintage furniture, home decor, anything you can think of. We have here in our upstairs, we have some vendors who have started making some of the new industrial lighting there. They make those all themselves, and then they've added those really neat Edison bulbs to them. We have gifts up here. We have some homemade soaps. A little bit of everything upstairs here at our store for you, for customers, whoever. But upstairs is quite a variety of anything for anybody. Hi, I'm Brian Maggart, and I'm the owner of the Merc and Jade boutique here at 159 South Broadway in Peru. And we have a wide variety of everything here: home decor, clothing, jewelry, painted furniture, anything you can think of, we have it here in our store. We have been in business almost 2 years at this location. We started last spring with clothing, which you can see we have a great variety of women's clothing ranging from small to extra large. We have tons of painted furniture that we have refurbished and repainted ourselves, and we have found that our customers definitely love the look of painted furniture, so that is definitely our forte here at the Merc. And we love Peru. We love our local customers. We love seeing all of you come in all the time. And we would love to make some new customers, so we hope that you will take the time to stop in here at the Merc and Jade Boutique at 159 South Broadway. Our hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 to 5. Thursdays, we do have a late night. It's 11 to 6. And then on Saturdays, we're open 10 to 5. If you'd like to reach us by phone, our telephone number is 765-460-5146. We look forward to seeing you here very soon at the Merc and Jade Boutique at 159 South Broadway here in Peru.
The local businesses we are spotlighting here on Miami County Monthly News all donated to the Peru Parks Department Activities Fund. This fund is used to provide activities for our local youth utilizing our parks facilities. These businesses, along with a few individuals, have raised $2,300 so far.
About half of that money helped pay for the community Easter egg hunt. There is still a little over $1,200 left in the account. This will provide money for more activities for our youth. If you would like to donate to the account to provide even more activities, please contact us or the City of Peru.
Again this month, Maconaquah schools have provided us with video interviews of their Students of the Week. Thank you to Eric Stahl for providing us these videos featuring the awesome youth in our community.
Okay, we are here with 7th grader Lucas Nepper at Maconaquah Middle School. Lucas is Brave of the Week for the week of March 28th. Lucas, what grade are you? Well, I already said you're a 7th grader. What are some of your hobbies?
I play sports, I hunt, fish, I play paintball, I drive remote control cars.
Okay. Sounds like you're very busy and those hobbies keep you physically active. What do you like about that?
I like not having to stay at home and be bored all the time.
Okay. We just got back from spring break and spring intersession. What did you do over those times?
I went to an indoor rock climbing place in Indianapolis.
Okay, and what was fun about it?
The free climbing, where I don't climb without any rope on.
No harness or anything like that? So if you fall, what happens?
I just fall on the padded mats.
Sounds good. All right. What goals do you have set for the rest of this school year? So we have 9 weeks left. What do you want to do by the time this school year ends and you become an 8th grader?
To get all A's and B's.
Okay. And what has to happen for you to achieve that goal? What do you have to do?
To focus and turn in all my work and take time on it.
Okay, excellent. Congratulations, Lucas. Okay, we are here with Maconaquah Middle School 6th grader, Lily Maple. Lily is Brave of the Week for the week of April 4th, 2016. Lily, how are you doing today?
Good.
Good. All right, I got a couple of questions for you. Who is your favorite teacher that you've ever had?
My favorite teacher is Miss Piggott.
Mrs. Piggott. Okay, and you have her currently, correct?
Yes.
Why is she your favorite?
She's funny and she inspires you the most probably, and she doesn't give up on you.
Okay. What is the most difficult part of school for you?
Probably math.
Okay, and what do you do to overcome that challenge and succeed anyway?
I try my hardest, but then if I can't get it, I ask someone for help, whether it's my dad or one of my friends.
Okay, good. Who is someone who inspires you? It doesn't have to be a teacher, it could be anyone.
My mom.
Your mom. And what does she do to inspire you?
If I'm struggling in something, she won't give up on me and she tells me to keep trying.
Okay, very good. Last question is, what advice do you have for your peers?
Stay calm if you're struggling with something, and try your best.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Lily, and congratulations. We are with Emily Boyer, 8th grader at Maconaquah Middle School, who is this week's Brave of the Week for April 11th. Emily, tell me a little bit about some of your hobbies.
Well, my life mainly consists of volleyball, so I don't usually get to do a lot of other things, but volleyball is my main hobby and my main sport.
Okay. You're getting ready to round out your middle school career here at Maconaquah. What are some things that you think you will miss?
I'll definitely miss being with the same people in all the same classes, just because they're my family and I've gotten really close with them. So going into high school and having different classes with different people will be something that I probably miss the most at the middle school.
Okay. And what are some things you're excited about for high school next year?
Just learning new subjects and moving on and meeting new people and creating new friends, and yeah.
It's exciting stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Who is someone you look up to and why?
I look up to my dad because he owns a business, and one day I want to own a business like him, and me and him have a really close relationship, and I feel like I can tell him anything. So I look up to him in what he does in life and what I could do like him. And he was athletic, and I want to be athletic. So.
Awesome. Congratulations, Emily, on being Brave of the Week.
Our 3 Miami County schools and their students are an integral part of our community. We would like to provide a segment each month highlighting positive news stories from
each of our 3 schools. If you have a story idea highlighting a program or activity from a school or highlighting the successes of their students, please contact us.
Our next segment is our community calendar. This is a list of community events coming up in Miami County within the next month that have been provided to us. If you have an event you would like to be included in the May edition, please contact us with your information.
Before we finish up tonight, we would like to ask your help in promoting our monthly news stories. Our January and February editions had roughly 350 views. Our March edition had roughly 100 views. We are trying to decide if Peru and Miami County is willing to support our news channel. Please like our Facebook page and check out our plans for future stories. If these are stories that might interest you, please share our YouTube links to our editions. We are not trying to go viral, but it would be nice to know that the 30 to 50 hours of work each month is worth the time we are putting in. Thank you for your help.
We like to end each edition with our Gotta Love It segment. This month, this segment is on the Peru Parks Department's Community Easter Egg Hunt that was held on March 26th. You gotta love how many kids from the community came out to hunt eggs and participate in the activities. However, you also gotta love how individuals, service groups, churches, local high school students, and the Peru Police and Fire Department came out to volunteer to make this a fun day. We would like to thank Stacy Mize Photography for capturing the fun with photos.
Thanks for joining us this month, and until next month, everyone stay safe.